All right. Hey, patrons. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. I owe you guys a couple of reviews. And I am so excited to be back to share with you guys things that I have been up to. In the meantime, I'm going to stay current and let you guys know how I felt about the movie Hustler, directed by Jennifer Lopez and a few other directors that I do not know. But I wanted to bring in my opinion on the movie. I did see the movie and I did find the movie very interesting. If you have children, I would not advise you to go see that with your children, depending on, if you tell them to cover their eyes or not. There is a little bit of profanity and there is a lot of nudity going on in the movie. So, yeah, you might want to watch out for that. And it does obviously say it is a rated R movie. So, you guys, be mindful of that. As far as the actual movie itself, I admire both, Cardi B. I admire all of the actresses in the movie. I don't have a favorite actress. I thought that each individual character brought their own unique twist to the story of what they were trying to portray. I thought it was the type of movie that told a story of a period in time that a lot of people like to forget about. And when we do that, it just allows it to be continuously perpetuated, and it's going on as we speak. So I mean, it was a good movie to highlight on what a real story that actually happened during that time period. I like the way they actually brought in someone who actually lived that lifestyle. You guys already obviously know I'm talking about Cardi B, and kind of gave it that feel that, it is real. Because a lot of times when movies say that, oh, this is based on a true story, you kind of really don't feel it, especially when none of the characters have actually lived that life. So I felt like kind of having somebody on set that actually lived through something like that kind of gave the movie a bit more of an essence of realization. Like, even though J-Lo, she practiced and she mastered her little moves now, she actually had somebody that was in that lifestyle that was like, hey, you probably can do it, but it's going, it's going to take a lot of work to actually master. It's not like a skill like you just do overnight. And I just kind of felt like, hell, J-Lo did learn it overnight. So hats off to her. I really like that Keke Palmer, especially when she hauled tail. If you haven't saw the movie, just know it's a part where she hauled tails and it was just too funny. The whole entire theater just bucked, laughed. I mean, it was just too funny. You gotta see the movie to know what the inside joke is about. So really loved Keke Palmer. I really like how she's maturing into a lot of her roles. Really like her just as an overall actress. I really like the other characters as well, because I felt like, again, each lady brought to the forefront a different aspect of the character that they were portraying that was unique and kind of gave the movie a bit of sass and a bit of a fun type of sass. Though it was kind of funny and fun, but then it was kind of like a snapshot into the reality of a life that some people actually lived and are living. So hats off to them and hats off to J-Lo. No, I won't be going to see it again. I like, I enjoyed the movie, as far as entertainment for that one time. Again, it's something that I would recommend people, adults, going to see only. I wouldn't really recommend that for my young teenagers and, well, I wouldn't say, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it for my kids. So, yeah, I look forward to more videos and movies. Well, videos. I look forward to more movies by J-Lo and seeing her develop in the directive position in her career. So, kind of interested to see if she's going to actually, continue on that path. In that journey. And I would like to see Cardi B act a lot more. Not to say that what she did in Hustler wasn't, enough, but just to see her go from a reality TV style actor to a rapper, and then I believe this is her first movie style. It's at least the first movie I've, seen her in, so I'm not for sure with that. But I hope to see her in many more movies in the future because I think she is funny. I think that that should be a highlight that a director should use about her because she does have a lot to say, and then she does have that type of attitude where she has a fun, concerned character where she's like funny. Well, what I'm trying to say is like she's not just. I don't think I want to know her for just being a rapper or stripper. I want to know her more of her more serious side that she tries to show everybody because I think that that's what we should focus on what she's doing with her platform at this point in her career. I also want to see all the other actors in other movies as well. I really enjoy each and every one of those characters. And I think they actually hit each character's character. I guess gave them a real life life because I just could imagine having to live that type of lifestyle, to just the uncertainty, not knowing when you're going to pay your bills, and the way J-Lo wrote it, she made it seem so surreal, like not being able to pay your bills because people didn't come to spend their money. And if you really think about it, that's how every job is anyway. Like if you're working in fast food, if people don't come to the restaurant, your hours get cut short. If a war is going on, the military doesn't discharge, so they let out troops because they feel like they're overstrength. If you're at banking and the numbers aren't flipping the right way, or you're not as creative with numbers, you don't get certain jobs and positions, and then your position ends up being taken away because like you're at the bottom of the totem pole, you're not seen as being as valuable. So when you kind of really look at that type of lifestyle, it really is just like every other lifestyle is in America with regards to a job. It's just the type of job that it is that is the big issue. Like I say, when I started to think about, wow, like imagine having to give so much of yourself. Like every day I feel like people give a lot of themselves, but just with that occupation, you really give all of you to something like that, and that can be emotionally and mentally draining. And I could see where that could cause psychological issues for a lot of women later on down the road, because you got to deal with different personalities and just, I mean, and again, that's almost with any other job. So yeah, I thought that movie was really interesting, and it gave those who may have been interested in that occupation and a quick glimpse on what they would be in for if they decided to go down that path. So I think that, overall, a very interesting movie. Again, hats off to them. I think they boxed over 130 million. It was either 100 or 230 million dollars in the first weekend. So yeah, I was in the number to contribute to that. So I'm so happy for her for that. And yeah, I really like J-Lo. So as far as this movie is concerned, I hope you guys go and see it. It is recommended. Again, I don't recommend it for kids, but I do recommend it for adults. And support, and yeah, so that's it for that. And I wish I would have did what I thought the movie was going to be about, because even though I did say I enjoyed it, it did kind of disappoint me in an instance as where I thought it would be a little bit more, how would I say this? I thought they were going to talk a bit more about, like, I don't want to give, without giving the movie away, I had a different picture in my head. So here's what I want to start doing on my channel. I want to start talking about movies before I actually go and see them. So what I would do is I'm going to record the video, say what I think the movie is going to be about, then come back and do a review. And I'll do the books the same way. Before I purchase the book, I'll give my opinion on what the back of the synopsis is, or whatever I saw a review on social media or whatever, what I think it's going to be about, and then I'll go in and give my opinion on a book. That way I feel like I'm giving a more in-depth review on it. Because with this movie, I feel like because I am limited as to what I can say about it, I can't really critique it as much without you guys feeling like I'm giving away the movie. So rather than sit back and feel like I'm just giving away the movie, I'm going to do that. Do a review of what I assume or perceive the movie or book to be about. That way it gives you guys an idea of what I think, you know, the movie or the book is going to be about. And then we could kind of draw from there and go from there. My opinion of why I feel the way I feel about the outcome or the end result of, was the movie what I thought it was going to be about? Was it predictable? Because in the end, if I could predict the book or the movie, then that means I go to the movies too much. Or then again, it means that writers need to step their game up. But on that note, I also want to do a review on another movie. So I hope you guys stay tuned. Well, it's not a movie. It's almost like a movie series. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye.